All right, so to cap off the week, the kids are going to go through the 22 uses of a condom for survival. Ready, guys?
Sure.
All right.
Okay, so this is fire by friction. You use the condoms to help pull back and forth between the tree, your spindle. You put your spindle and your hearthboard right here. Wrap the paracord around it once. And then you put your socket on top and hold it, and you do this. Of course, you don't fling it across the room. And it should create fire, but first you have to burn it in for smoke, and then you start doing this.
Okay. What else do you guys remember? Jaden.
There's also where you can take a condom, take a stick that I flung across the room. You take
Just
this
called the.
spindle. Spindle.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The thumb rings. Thumb
It's
rings.
called thumb rings. And you use the spindle. Put it on a hearthboard. Usually a hearthboard flat about your thumb. And you have it like this, and you put in.
It's usually flat, and it's the width of your thumb.
Yeah. And you put this condom in a slit. In the spindle. You wrap your thumbs around it, and you do this into the hearthboard.
And what do you do that for?
It's to put the pressure down instead of holding, like, the socket here. It puts the pressure down, so you don't have to move your hands up and down this to keep creating the pressure.
It has a constant pressure system that pulls down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's also the fire bow, which requires a stick like this, bendable, not broken, but
That's the
bendable.
one I broke trying to make a bow.
And you have paracord tied at the end.
Uh-huh.
And you use take this, the hearthboard, and spindle, along with the
Socket.
No, you don't use that. I'm on a tangent, but then you wrap it around in the paracord, and you take the bow, hold the hearthboard tight, and then you just move it back and forward, and you'll spin the spindle.
Like that. Awesome. And that keeps from your hands hurting, and it works much quicker because the cord spins the spindle faster. All right, what's another way?
Magnification, where you take a condom, like I showed you in another video, and you fill it up with water, you make it into a sphere, and then you can use it as a magnifying agent to create a little point and light leaves and all that on fire so you can start your fire.
Very good. All right, what are some non-fire uses?
I like fire. You can use it to signal planes or helicopters flying over the area.
Okay, how do you do that?
You first blow up the condom, and then you do signals using the condom in the air, like.
Right, to make yourself more visible.
You can also put a glow stick in it if it's like night or if you have one to signal them. Obviously, they can't see you if it's dark and you don't have a glow stick.
Yeah, and it'll reflect off of the condom and create a bigger surface of light. Okay, what's another one?
You can use it to hold severed body parts, fingers, toes.
Mm-hmm.
If they fall off.
If your ear falls off. All right, so, and then you can also pack it in snow, and there's another way you can keep it cool.
Put it in an ice pack.
Yeah.
It also works if like you have two and you can hold the severed limb in one and you put the
Not limb, but the little amputated finger part.
amputated fingers or toes, and you take the nub and you wrap the condom. You put the nub in the condom, then you take the rest of it and wrap it around and tape it off or duct tape it off, whatever you have.
Mm-hmm. What does that do?
That keeps it from getting infected use it. It might stop the bleeding too because it kind of like closes off the.
Right, it could. What are some other first aid uses?
Ooh, gloves. That could also work for the cold as well. Gloves to protect the person from the dirt and grime on your hands. You from the blood, but not as much.
Mm-hmm. And then what were you saying about the cold?
Oh yeah, they work as mittens.
With
Gloves.
like pine needles and cattail fur.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
What else?
Flotation device.
Yes, you could, but it's probably really not the best idea
Cattail fur works well
inside of it. Why?
because it's because cattail grows in the water, obviously, but it's floatable. They also used it in like life jackets before we made like styrofoam and all that.
Yeah, the synthetic stuff that they put in life jackets now, because it's waterproof and it's very buoyant. So that could be a good use. It'd probably be better to wrap the cattail fur in like a tarp or something like that. But if it's all you got, it's all you got. What else?
You could stop bleeding with a condom by holding it on there and holding pressure down, or to hold on gauze.
Right.
You can use it to hold dry goods
Right.
Oh yeah,
And
you
food,
can
yeah.
hold water.
How much water?
2
Well-
liters, but I don't suggest it. Might pop.
Right. What else? What else can you do when it's holding water
You could put
to make it a little bit more durable?
You could put your sock around it so it like holds it.
Right. Exactly. And how do you tie it off when it's holding water or anything actually?
thumb-sized stick.
Right. Just tie a knot around it. Why do you do that?
So it holds it so you can easily untie it to get the stuff inside without breaking it so you can reuse it.
Exactly.
You can use it to hold your tinder. Oh, well, it's kind of like dry goods.
Yeah, like matches, tinder, all that stuff, and then also like food.
Water.
You can use the actual condom as tinder.
Yeah, exactly. You can use the condom as tinder, and it burns for quite a while.
Fire.
So it gives you time to put other stuff there to get your fire really roaring.
You can use it to attach stuff to your ruck.
Mhm.
You can also use it for a spring for small game with traps.
Mhm.
You can use it to hold tarp.
Right. Keep a tarp in place, like between trees and stuff. Yep.
There's also a slingshot. So you can take 2 condoms, like we have here.
Actually, you probably want to take more than that.
Well, yeah, if you
A
want
little
it to
bit
be
more
stronger.
Springier and stronger.
And then you take like tape, most likely duct tape, and wrap it around.
Mhm.
Take a little bit of paracord, and you can.
I actually saw this in another video. I'll attach the link at the bottom to give credit, but this guy made these little arrows. Yeah.
Hopefully this doesn't happen, but it's usually usually very accurate. The more condoms, probably
Moose.
the better.
Moose.
It would probably help if
Jangle.
we had it tied. We had put duct tape.
Stand by.
Yeah, and
We
you
have an
can put-
escaped moose. Found him. He was off chewing on a bone of some sort. Oh, butthead. Alright, so what else?
I don't know if you already said this, but you can use it to bind sticks and other
Right,
materials.
like kindling. Alright.
You can use it as an emergency whistle.
How do you do that?
You're gonna blow the condom up and then you're gonna get around the edges.
Mhm.
Maybe just to,
Pull it taut a little bit.
and then get it.
It squeals.
Yeah, squeals like a pig.
Okay.
You can use it as a fishing bobber
Okay.
to throw you in the fish are pulling, and of course, because it's a fishing bobber.
Okay, so with the bobber, what are 2 different ways that you can make the bobber out of it?
You can put the cattail fur at the bottom,
Like inside of it. Yeah.
on the inside. And then you can also use just the condom filled up with air to
Right. Just the cattail makes it, gives it a little bit more weight, a little bit more buoyancy. What else?
Oh yes. You can use it to protect the muzzle of the gun in rain.
Exactly.
The barrel muzzle, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, when you're going through waters that you're unsure or questionable waters, you can put it on to protect yourself. Kind of like sex.
Exactly. All right. Well, that's it. I think they got it, and I guarantee whenever they go hiking, they'll probably take some condoms with them. I know I will. Now I know all that information. All right, guys. I'm gonna try to attach the other video of them using the condom as the magnifying effect to start the fire. If I can't, it'll be a separate video. All right. See ya. Moose butt. Moose butt.
You're stepping on his leash.
Moose butt. Oh yeah, you're on a leash now because you escape. Yeah. Oh, you're just gonna give up.
No, he's got a stick.
Yep. Bye.